Hey everyone, okay, so we have a Kylie Jenner inspired tutorial today. So first I'm prepping the skin and applying magic cream all over the face just to create a nice base. So next I'm going to go in with a beauty blender and foundation, and I'm going to apply this quite lightly to the face because I'm going to do the eyes first. So I'm just applying a little bit of base all around the skin just to even things out, not to really create a huge amount of coverage. So for this look, we're going to be using brown, orange and blue, which is inspired by the Royal Peach palette, I believe, by Kylie Jenner. So I'm starting with a highlight shade and just applying this across the lid. I'm just going to define the eyebrows first because this is going to give me a base, but Liv's eyebrows are perfect anyway. So I'm just putting in a small amount of color into the eyebrows. So rather going directly into the eye with the orange, I'm actually going to start and ground it first with a brown. So I'm applying the brown into the crease of the eye and all over the lid, and then I'm going to go in with the orange, and this is going to ground it, and so it's not so orange, but it's still got that, I still want there to be this orange eye, but I need there to be an earth color in it as well. So I'm just blending this, as you can see. So next I'm going in with the orange and I'm applying this over the brown onto the lid into the crease. So next I'm going to clean up with a tissue following the natural curve of where the tail of the brow ends. This is going to give a harsh look to begin with, but as the look goes on, it gets blended with the concealer and the foundation, and that softens things. So next I'm going in with a black eyeshadow, and I'm just pushing this really deep into the roots of the lashes to create depth. Next, I'm applying a very, very faint amount of mascara to the eyelids, to the eyelashes even. This is just to act as a primer. So I'm cleaning up underneath the eye, and then we're going to move on to concealer. So with the same beauty blender, I'm just going in with whatever's left on the sponge and just going around that area to soften the edges where the eyeshadow is. Next, I'm going in with a retoucher and applying this underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to blend this with a small beauty blender. And I'm using the Primark version of the beauty blender. So you want to make sure to really blend the concealer area so that everything is soft and really blended before we set with powder. RCMA No Color Powder, applying this with the same beauty blender that I used for the foundation, and applying this underneath the eyes and then across the face with whatever's left to set. And just dot around the face, as you can see. Next I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm applying a bit more than I normally would because this is a Kylie Jenner tutorial. So I'm applying this to the cheekbone areas, but it's still not a huge amount, but it's more than I normally would do with highlighter. I'm just going to blend a tiny bit of bronzer around the perimeters of the face, the jawline, the hairline, just to add warmth because I'm not using a blusher for this tutorial. Next, I'm going in with a kohl pencil and making the lash line really dark and sultry. Okay, so now we go with the blue. Underneath the eye, I'm applying the blue eyeshadow, and this just adds that real wow factor. And when the lashes are curled and mascara is put on, it just looks so good. And I think it's just such a great look with the orange and the blue. So I'm going to apply mascara to the lower lashes, and then I'm going to start working on the upper lashes. I'm going to be applying several coats because I really want to get some dark lashes here. I didn't use any false lashes, but this is an area where they would have really benefited from. So if you want to, go for it. So we're creating a nude matte lip. So what I'm doing is going over the lip line with a lip pencil, filling it in, and then using a lipstick to give a more matte finish. So no gloss for this at all. So a slick of lipstick in Nude Kate, and that will almost complete the look. So I've left this bit in because I want you to see what happens. The lighting changes here as the door gets opened and it makes the film go a lot lighter. So I wanted to keep this in so you could see the lighting change, because otherwise it just goes from slightly darker to light. So I wanted to leave that in. So RCMA powder, I'm just cutting underneath the cheekbones just to define them a little bit more and to give that kind of really beautiful velvety look to the skin. Then I'm going to immediately dust that off with a brush just to get rid of it because we don't need it there, but you can see it just sharpens things up and leaves a beautiful finish. Some final touches and that completes the look. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, be nice, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.